and you let us know loud and clear that you missed it. It is back, almost 10 years, the return of one of Roberta's most popular plants ever, the Majestic Foxtail Lilies. You're going to get 3 of them. Not only have we not had them here for about a decade, you rarely see them in America. Derek, how did you do this? How did you get them back? And if you never see them in America, are they going to be able to grow in America?
Yeah, the thing is, they grow great in American soil. The problem is, you know, my family's been appearing on QVC now almost 20 years. And like you said, the last 10 years we haven't had foxtail lily, also known as desert candle, because the quantity is so hard to get. My uncle, right, yeah. Eric, he does flower shows around the country. He always has a little bit of foxtail lily bulbs at the shows because it's just small numbers of how many we need. But to produce thousands and thousands of bulbs for QVC, it takes us years. So what we're looking at isn't the product of, oh, it's hard to grow in American soil, that's why we didn't have it. No, it's really hard for us to get.
Yeah, well, Eric was telling me, he said that every year he gets his hand, he does as a couple hundred of these, and that's not enough to bring to QVC. So he takes them to the flower shows and they sell out immediately. So while they've had them, they have not had enough to bring to QVC. But oh, it's been worth the wait. They are gorgeous. Tell me a little bit about these.
So these are 4 to 6 foot long spires of color in the garden, producing thousands of tiny little flowers on each stem. Now these stems last around 2.5 to 3 months every year.
Okay.
You're gonna have flowers this year, and this is one of those garden varieties that you need because they add a unique architectural upward flow of energy wherever you put them.
Yeah.
They add a naturalized look because they're gonna sort of spread out and seed all over the place and look really awesome. And the other thing is you're getting 3 colors. I rarely ever see the pink and the orange. Yellow is much more common. These come from remote areas in the desert of the Middle Eastern portion of our planet.
Okay.
So traditionally, 100, 200 years ago, walking across the plains, the desert, you would see these popping up out of the sand.
They're called desert candles.
But you can grow these in a place that gets winter down to -30 below zero. You can grow these in a place where you have hot, hot summers and very little water. These are called a foxtail lily, but they're not a true lily in that sense, but in the sense that they're too dumb to die, they're super easy to grow, and anyone with a black thumb can grow them. In that sense, they are a lily, you know?
Okay, so where are we going to put these in the garden?
Yeah, so it's a great question. What you're going to get home is these little spider-looking
Oh, they do look like
tubers.
little spiders.
Yeah, and it couldn't be easier to grow.
That would be a fun one to scare my husband with, like when he's not suspecting it. So that's, but we're gonna put them in the ground this
Yeah,
way,
I mean,
right?
I have my daughter help me plant these because it's so simple. You just take a few inches of soil, put it on top, in a pot or in the ground. Now, I personally, because of the size and the heft of these plants, they get around 2.5 feet wide by up to 6 feet tall.
Oh, so they could get way taller than what we have here right now.
Yeah, this is first season.
Okay.
And bear in mind, those 6 foot tall flowers, they're never gonna fall over in a hard rain or a strong wind. Yeah, they're really strong as rebar practically.
No wonder everyone's been asking for these for 10 years.
But once you get these in the ground, flowers this year in around 2 months.
Okay.
Short time, flowers every year thereafter. I like to put these in large garden beds. I don't like them right against a wall, and the reason why is because these like to spread out, they like to naturalize, and their look kind of, it asks for an outdoor look, you know, it's just what it needs. It doesn't like that sort of boxy garden right against the house sort of look.
They are so beautiful. You're getting all 3 pieces, $24.12. We don't have many of these to go around. I don't know if we'll see them again anytime soon because this has been one of Roberta's most popular, most requested plants, but they haven't been on QVC in about 10 years because you guys just couldn't get enough of them to present to us.
And it was always like that.
Yeah, but didn't you say when your uncle said too, Eric, when you take these to flower shows, you have a couple of hundred, they sell out first.
They sell out very first. And the reason why, the history behind this, they've always been historically hard to get. These were planted in the European gardens along with the previous flower that I just showed you, the hollyhock. These were planted by the kings in France, by the kings of England in their personal gardens because they came from far off remote locations. The average person couldn't get them. It's still the same way today. You cannot get your hands on these at the regular big box garden store.
So you're getting all 3. You're going to get 3 bulbs, 1 of each color, a pink, an orange, and a yellow. And then, wow, okay, they're just so big, it's really cool. So again, don't try and put them in a small space because they're gonna grow and grow and grow.
Yeah, these are one of those plants that if you have a big yard or you have a space that you really need to fill up quickly and nicely, put these in. More than one collection is gonna do great for you if you have a nice big backyard, because they are gonna naturalize, they're gonna self-reproduce and spread out. It's gonna look as if you walked into one of those fairy gardens in the movies.
So again, tell me, like, how much light do I need?
So they're like a part day to full day sun.
Okay.
Don't worry about the winters. They're winter hardy, down to -30 below zero. This means every year they're gonna come back, growing for you. They're gonna be one of those plants that starts
Guess
right
what?
in the beginning of summer.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but I have to tell everyone this. So we just brought these in, new this season. First time we've seen them on QVC in like 10 years. Already 600 have been ordered, and that's half our quantity. Half our quantity gone. They could be gone by the end of this show. Everyone else is gonna wake up tomorrow and say, what happened? I thought they were bringing back those foxtails. I wouldn't wait.
They're still limited.
Yeah, Eric was just saying to me, they're still limited.